is that what is gonna happen now? Is you're gonna buy new garbage trucks, we're not gonna try to go somewhere outside, we're not gonna do this and that, we're just gonna stay with the same old stuff?
The last finance meeting, the question was asked, why haven't we bid out all the sanitation services? Because we were at a point where we were supposed to come before the city council and bid those out. That October 2010 meeting, the city council asked us to get everything together to bid all the sanitation services out. Part of the problem was we didn't know if we wanted to stay with once a week garbage or twice a week garbage, go to once a week garbage, and we needed to amend the ordinance so that all the private companies could bid on the services, because we had some things in there like cost comparable to industry standards, that type of language.
And also they wanted to bid out trash, garbage, and recycling.
Right, all the sanitation services.
Yeah.
So that language in there, that verbiage about a cost comparable to industry standards, really need to be clarified. So that was what those ordinance amendments were that we just went over. We can change the ordinance now. And that really is what needs to happen so that these private companies can bid on these services. So the question is, are we going to bid it out? Or are we going to go ahead and buy new trucks? But the bottom line is, I need some trucks.
All right,
when do you need them? Yeah.
Here's the question.
We need them as soon as possible.
Before the next budget.
Here's the question.
If we ordered them now, it'd be at the next budget cycle.
This bidding process that was done on this one was a mess, to say the least. First of all, you didn't have the specs right in contracting. But when they put that bid out, it was like, oh, we want to add this. No, let's take this out. We want to put these garbage cans in down at the park, or we don't want to. What is personally my concept is to put together really good specs, put it out on bid as something that's logical, get them to bid and come back, get it cleared up. If their headquarters isn't in the state of Alabama, they can't bid on this. I don't believe that anyway. And get a real comprehensive quote back from the companies, and then say, okay, this is solid, look at these numbers. Oh, these numbers are high, we can't do this, we can do it better in-house. But you've really got a basis of making that decision to keep it in-house, and not a decision because we'll lose 6 employees and some other stuff that's going on. So that is my personal thought on this bid package here.
I agree with you that they were not biddable specs. They were so confused and so multidimensional that as somebody who's responded to RFPs, they'd be almost impossible to come in with.
Can I ask you a question? You say multidimensional. What are you talking about?
I mean, you ask for all kinds of alternatives. Instead of first deciding that really what you wanted is twice a week or once a week, and only garbage and not recycling or whatever, you ask for everything. And so nobody really knew how to respond.
And see, I think I did address that a little, because we had some good discussions in the last month and again on this month and this week about how to quantify Fairhope Public Works services they provide. Multidimensional is a really good word, because what we really got is a pool that we take these employees and this equipment, and we do multiple things from, besides picking up garbage, recycling, and leaves, is only really the minor part of what Public Works does if you want to quantify it for a bid out. We also do all the events, arts and crafts, weddings, beach patrols, pickups, the beach cans. It would be an exhaustive encyclopedia type list if you ask author what are the projects that you're involved with the same group of employees that traditionally provide garbage, recycling, and trash pickup. That's kind of what I do every day, is help coordinate that, but that's probably half of our job. The other half is these other multi-dimensional tasks, things like going out and putting up landscaping, changing out flower beds, Mardi Gras, arts and crafts, Earth Day. If the list is exhaustive, we've probably had
the same people don't do all those things, though, do they?
Well, exactly. If we bid out services for, say, Company A or Company B, they could pick up the garbage, recycling, and trash.
Right.
But there would be
Who's gonna put
no
up
way to
barricades
quantify
at
all
Mardi
this
Gras?
other work that they do.
Yeah, no, I think that's
It's very
excellent
difficult.
issue.
That's why it seemed a little scattershot, but
But
it's
see,
actually.
before doing this, right here, is I believe you should sit down at the table, invite Mr. Hebron and I to attend that table meeting, so that we can give you the input of our industrial experience of doing this. And then you tell us exactly what you're saying. We gotta pick up garbage at the park, we gotta pick up after the Mardi Gras, we gotta do this, do that. And then it can be set
I
up,
understand what you're saying, yeah.
set up to actually put a package that these people can understand to give you a real number. They didn't understand this.
Yeah.
They looked at this and go, put 2 in there, put 40 in there.
Right, right.
This was not realistic at all.